Have you ever felt like life is forcing you to choose between your biggest dreams? What if I told you that you don't have to? The secret to manifesting everything you want isn't about working harder or waiting longer, it's about shifting how you think. Let's uncover how you can achieve it all at once. Most people believe that life is a game of trade-offs. You focus on one goal, achieve it, and then move to the next. But what if that's the wrong approach? What if the key to unlocking all your desires, no matter how different they seem, is right in front of you? Today we're diving deep into how you can manifest multiple things at the same time using a principle that's both ancient and life-changing. By the end of this video, you'll have a step-by-step understanding of how to bring harmony to your goals and create the life you've always imagined. 1. Why we struggle to manifest multiple desires. Let's consider a scenario that most people experience at some point in their lives: the overwhelming desire to change multiple areas of life simultaneously. Maybe you want to improve your finances, strengthen your relationships, and enhance your health. At first, these goals feel exciting, but as you start working on them, frustration creeps in. Progress feels slow, scattered, and incomplete. It's as though you're pouring your energy into a sieve with little to show for your efforts. The issue, however, isn't in having too many desires. Desire is a natural and essential part of life. It's what propels us forward, what helps us grow. Most people treat their goals as if they exist in separate compartments. They think pursuing financial success requires one kind of effort, improving relationships another, and health yet another. This mindset leads to fragmented energy and focus, which dilutes the power of intention. Now, here's the truth: your desires aren't separate at all. They're interconnected, stemming from the same inner source. The key to manifesting multiple things at once isn't about working harder or dividing your attention. It's about aligning all your goals into a unified flow of intention. Let's explore why this feels difficult for so many people. Society often teaches us to compartmentalize our lives. We're told to prioritize one thing over another, to focus on work and sacrifice personal happiness, or to choose between health and success. This way of thinking creates internal conflict. When you believe you must sacrifice one goal to achieve another, you create resistance, and resistance is the greatest obstacle to manifestation. The act of juggling multiple desires also stems from a scarcity mindset. Deep down, many people believe there isn't enough time, energy, or opportunity to achieve everything they want. This belief turns into self-sabotage. When you operate from a place of scarcity, your actions become frantic and scattered. Instead of moving with clarity and purpose, you feel rushed, overwhelmed, and unsure of where to focus your energy. But let me ask you this: have you ever experienced a moment when everything seemed to align effortlessly? Perhaps you found yourself excelling at work, nurturing meaningful relationships, and feeling vibrant all at the same time. Those moments aren't accidental. They're proof that when you align your inner world, your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, your outer world follows suit. Here's another reason people struggle: they think each desire requires a specific strategy. For example, they believe financial freedom requires hours of hard work, good health demands strict discipline, and fulfilling relationships need constant attention. This fragmented approach overlooks the universal truth that everything in your life is interconnected. What manifests in one area is deeply influenced by your overall state of being. To manifest multiple desires, you must shift from a fragmented mindset to a holistic one. The energy you bring to your life matters more than the strategies you use. When you operate from a place of alignment, when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in harmony, manifestation becomes effortless. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. Take a moment to reflect on what you truly want. Why do you want financial freedom? Is it to feel secure and at ease? Why do you want better health? To feel energized and alive. Why stronger relationships? To experience love and connection. Beneath every desire lies a common thread, the longing for fulfillment, peace, and joy. When you focus on these core feelings rather than the surface level goals, something powerful happens. Your energy becomes centered and directed. Instead of scattering your focus across multiple tasks, you create a unified flow of intention. This is the secret to manifesting multiple things at once. It's not about chasing after your desires separately, it's about cultivating the state of being that naturally attracts them. The challenge for most people is that they're trying to solve external problems without addressing their internal state. They chase money without addressing the fear of lack. They seek love without healing their sense of unworthiness. They strive for health without letting go of the stress and negativity that drains their energy. And the key to manifesting multiple desires lies in shifting your focus inward. When you change your internal state, when you feel abundant, worthy, and at peace, your external circumstances transform. It's not magic, it's alignment. 2. The illusion of separation. Here's a simple question. How do you view your desires? Do you see them as separate entities, each requiring its own path and plan? Or do you see them as interconnected, like pieces of a puzzle that fit together to form a bigger picture? Most people fall into the first category. They view their goals as independent, unrelated, and even competing against one another. This belief in separation is an illusion, and it's one of the greatest barriers to manifesting multiple things at once. To understand why, let's use a metaphor. Imagine your life as a tree. Each branch represents a different desire: financial success, vibrant health, loving relationships, personal growth. At first glance, these branches seem separate, each growing in its own direction. But what nourishes them? The same roots. The roots represent your inner state, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. When the roots are healthy and strong, the entire tree thrives. Every branch grows in harmony, feeding off the same source of nourishment. But when the roots are neglected, the branches wither. The mistake most people make is focusing solely on the branches, trying to force each one to grow without addressing the health of the roots. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone who wants financial freedom, better health, and deeper relationships. They might spend hours working overtime to earn more money, then squeeze in a workout to stay fit, and finally rush to connect with loved ones in their remaining free time. While their intentions are good, their energy is scattered. They're trying to water each branch individually, forgetting that all they need to do is nourish the roots. This illusion of separation also creates unnecessary stress. When you see your desires as competing against each other, you feel torn. You think, if I focus on my career, my relationships will suffer, or if I spend time on self-care, I'll fall behind at work. This either-or thinking is a trap. It creates internal conflict, which blocks the flow of energy needed for manifestation. Now, let's talk about what happens when you shift your perspective. When you understand that your desires are connected, you stop trying to juggle them. Instead, you focus on the common thread that unites them. That thread is your inner state. For example, if you cultivate a sense of abundance within yourself, it will reflect in all areas of your life. You'll approach your career with confidence, your relationships with generosity, and your health with self-respect. The same is true for any positive state: peace, love, joy. When you embody these qualities, they ripple out into every branch of your life. This isn't just a philosophical idea, it's a practical one. Think about times when you felt truly aligned, when everything seemed to flow effortlessly. Maybe you were excelling at work, enjoying great relationships, and feeling physically vibrant all at once. Those moments weren't random. They were the result of alignment. Alignment means your thoughts, feelings, and actions are working together in harmony. It's like tuning an instrument. When every string is in sync, the music flows beautifully. When you live in alignment, you create a resonance that attracts everything you desire. So how do you break free from the illusion of separation? Start by recognizing that all your desires stem from the same root, the longing to feel fulfilled, whole, and alive. Focus on cultivating those feelings within yourself, and watch as every area of your life begins to align naturally. When you stop viewing your desires as separate, you free yourself from the burden of juggling them. Instead, you create a unified flow of energy that nourishes every aspect of your life. This is how you manifest multiple things at once, not by working harder, but by aligning your inner world with the harmony you wish to see in your outer world. 3. The foundation: inner peace amid chaos. Imagine a serene lake on a windless day. The surface is so calm that it mirrors the sky above, reflecting every cloud, tree, and ray of sunlight with perfect clarity. Now imagine tossing the rock into that lake. Ripples form, the reflection distorts, and suddenly the once clear image becomes unrecognizable. Your mind works in much the same way. When it's calm, it reflects your desires clearly, allowing you to focus and act with intention. But when it's disturbed by fear, doubt, or chaos, that clarity disappears. The foundation for manifesting multiple desires at once lies in achieving inner peace, a steady, unshakable calm amid the external noise of life. You may wonder why inner peace is so important. After all, the world often rewards speed, multitasking, and constant action. But here's the secret: true manifestation doesn't come from frantic effort. It comes from clarity and focus, and clarity can only emerge from a calm mind. Inner peace isn't about avoiding challenges or ignoring your problems. It's about cultivating a state of stillness within so you can face life's challenges without being swept away by them. Think of it as the eye of a storm, a place of quiet and stability, even when everything around you feels chaotic. But how do you achieve this state of inner calm? It starts with creating moments of stillness in your daily life. Even just 5 or 10 minutes a day can make a profound difference. Use this time to quiet your thoughts, not by forcing them to stop, but by observing them without attachment. Imagine yourself as a bystander watching clouds drift across the sky. The clouds represent your thoughts, temporary, ever-changing, and ultimately powerless unless you cling to them. One powerful practice is focusing on your breath. It's simple yet transformative. Inhale deeply, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly. As you do this, notice how your body relaxes and your mind begins to settle. Breathing connects you to the present moment, pulling you away from worries about the past or future. Another method is mindful observation. Take a walk and focus entirely on your surroundings, the colors of the leaves, the feel of the ground beneath your feet, the sounds of birds or distant traffic. This practice grounds you, reminding you that peace is always available when you choose to focus on the present. Inner peace also comes from letting go of resistance. Resistance is what happens when you fight against reality, when you wish things were different or dwell on what's outside your control. This struggle creates tension, which clouds your mind and drains your energy. Instead of resisting, practice acceptance. This doesn't mean you have to like or agree with everything that happens. It simply means acknowledging what is, without judgment or attachment. When you cultivate inner peace, you'll notice a shift in how you approach your desires. Instead of chasing after them with desperation, you'll begin to attract them naturally. Your calm energy will create a magnetic pull, drawing opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with your goals. Remember, inner peace doesn't mean eliminating all challenges or negative emotions. It means finding stillness in the midst of them. Even when life feels chaotic, you can return to that calm lake within yourself, where clarity resides. Once you've established this foundation, you'll find it much easier to focus on your desires. Clarity replaces confusion, and your actions become more deliberate and effective. Inner peace isn't just a nice idea, it's a practical tool for aligning your energy and manifesting your dreams. 4. The power of unified vision. Now that you've cultivated inner peace, it's time to focus on your vision. But here's where most people get stuck. They try to visualize each goal separately. They picture themselves succeeding in their career, then shift to imagining a healthy body, and finally focus on happy relationships. This fragmented approach divides your energy and dilutes your manifestation power. Here's the secret: instead of treating your goals as separate, combine them into a unified vision. Picture your ideal life as a whole. Don't just visualize individual desires, feel the harmony of having them all at once. Let's explore why this works. Your subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between one goal and another. It operates on emotions, not logic. When you focus on the feeling of your ideal life rather than the details of each specific goal, you activate a powerful emotional resonance. This resonance becomes a magnetic force, attracting circumstances that align with your vision. Imagine waking up in the life you've always dreamed of. What does it feel like? Take a moment to immerse yourself in that experience. Maybe you feel a deep sense of security, knowing your finances are abundant and stable. You feel vibrant and energized, your body thriving with health. You're surrounded by loving relationships, filled with mutual respect and joy. Focus on those emotions: peace, gratitude, excitement, fulfillment. When you align with these feelings, you send a clear signal to the universe. This signal isn't fragmented or confusing, it's a unified call for what you truly desire. And because the universe responds to your state of being, it begins to rearrange circumstances in your favor. One way to strengthen your unified vision is through scripting. Write a detailed description of your ideal day in the present tense, as if it's already happening. Include every detail, from how you feel when you wake up to the activities you enjoy and the people you interact with. But most importantly, focus on the emotions behind those experiences. For example, instead of writing, "I have a successful business," you might write, "I feel fulfilled and confident as I work on projects I'm passionate about, knowing they bring value to others," instead of saying, "I'm in great shape." You could write, "I feel strong, energized, and grateful for a body that supports me in everything I do." Another powerful tool is visualization. Take a few minutes each day to close your eyes and imagine your ideal life. Don't just see it, feel it. Engage all your senses. What does the air smell like? What sounds do you hear? How does your body feel? This multisensory experience helps your mind accept your vision as reality, making it easier to manifest. It's also important to release any attachment to how your desires will come to fruition. Your job is to focus on the what and the why, not the how. Trust that the universe has infinite ways to bring your vision to life, often in ways you couldn't have predicted. Finally, remember that a unified vision doesn't mean ignoring the practical steps needed to achieve your goals. It means approaching those steps with clarity and alignment. When your inner state matches your outer actions, you create a powerful synergy that accelerates manifestation. The power of unified vision lies in its simplicity. Instead of scattering your energy across multiple goals, you bring everything together into a single cohesive picture. This not only makes manifestation more effective, but also creates a sense of ease and flow. You're no longer juggling separate desires, you're living in alignment with your highest self. Take the time to craft your unified vision and revisit it daily. Let it guide your thoughts, emotions, and actions. As you do, you'll notice a profound shift. Life will feel less like a series of struggles and more like a harmonious dance, where everything you desire comes together effortlessly. 5. The role of faith in manifestation. Faith is the cornerstone of manifestation. Without it, your desires are like seeds planted in shallow soil. They might sprout for a moment, but they lack the depth to grow and flourish. Faith is what nurtures those seeds, providing them with the foundation to thrive. But here's the catch: faith isn't just about believing in what you can see or touch. It's about trusting in the unseen reality, holding steadfast to your vision even when there's no tangible proof that it's on its way. Faith is not a wishful thought. It's not closing your eyes and hoping something happens. It's a deep, unshakable knowing that what you desire already exists. Think about this for a moment. Every invention, every breakthrough, every life-changing moment started with someone believing in something that didn't yet exist in the physical world. Faith bridges the gap between imagination and reality. But how do you cultivate faith, especially when doubt and fear creep in? The first step is recognizing that faith isn't about ignoring the evidence around you. It's about choosing to see beyond it. If your current circumstances don't align with your desires, don't let them define what's possible. Instead, use your imagination to paint a new picture of what could be. Here's a practice that helps solidify your faith. Spend time each day affirming your belief in your vision. Speak it out loud, write it down, or meditate on it. Say to yourself, "It's already done." This simple statement carries immense power because it shifts your mindset from hoping to knowing. Faith is also about action. It's not enough to sit back and wait for things to happen. You must act as if your desires are already on their way. This doesn't mean pretending or faking it. It means aligning your actions with your belief. For example, if you're manifesting financial abundance, start treating your finances with respect and care as if you already have the wealth you desire. But let's address a common challenge: what happens when doubt shows up? Because let's be honest, it will. Doubt is a natural part of the process. The key is not to resist it, but to acknowledge it without giving it power. Think of doubt as a passing cloud in the sky of your mind. It might block the sun for a moment, but it doesn't change the fact that the sun is still shining. One way to combat doubt is by revisiting past experiences where faith carried you through. Reflect on times when you believed in something and saw it come to fruition. These moments serve as reminders that faith works even when the path isn't clear. Faith also requires patience. This can be one of the hardest aspects because we live in a world that values instant gratification. But manifestation operates on its own timeline, not ours. Trust that the process is unfolding perfectly, even if you can't see the full picture yet. Lastly, surround yourself with environments and people that reinforce your faith. If you're constantly exposed to negativity or skepticism, it becomes harder to hold on to your belief. Seek out books, conversations, and experiences that inspire you and remind you of what's possible. Faith is an active trust. It's choosing to walk in the direction of your dreams, even when the path is foggy. It's knowing that the ground will rise to meet your feet, even if you can't see it yet. Cultivate this trust, and you'll discover that manifestation becomes less about effort and more about alignment. Letting go of the how. When it comes to manifestation, one of the biggest stumbling blocks is the need to control the how. We're conditioned to believe that if we want something, we must figure out every detail of how to achieve it. While planning and effort have their place, manifestation requires a different kind of approach. Think of your desires as destinations on a map. Your job is to choose the destination and start moving toward it. But you don't have to dictate every turn, every road, or every step along the way. Life has a way of orchestrating events far more creatively and effectively than you ever could. Here's the truth: when you try to control the how, you limit the possibilities. You confine yourself to what you can imagine, but life operates on a much grander scale. By letting go of the how, you open yourself up to opportunities and paths you never would have considered. But how do you let go, especially when the how feels so important? Start by shifting your focus from the process to the outcome. Instead of worrying about how something will happen, immerse yourself in the feeling of it already being done. For example, if you're manifesting a new job, don't get caught up in every step of the application process. Focus on the feeling of fulfillment and excitement that comes with doing work you love. Letting go of the how doesn't mean being passive. It means being flexible and open to possibilities. It's about taking inspired action rather than forced action. Inspired action feels natural and aligned. It's when you feel a nudge to make a call, send an email, or explore a new opportunity. Forced action, on the other hand, feels like a struggle. It's driven by fear and a need to control. Another way to release the how is by practicing detachment. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring about your desires, it means you stop clinging to them. When you're attached to a specific outcome or method, you create resistance. Detachment allows you to trust the process and remain open to whatever comes your way. Here's a helpful analogy. Imagine planting a seed in a garden. Once you've planted it, you don't stand over it, demanding that it grow a certain way. You trust that with water, sunlight, and time, it will sprout and flourish. Your job isn't to control the growth, but to nurture the conditions that support it. Manifestation works the same way. Letting go also requires trust in yourself and in the larger forces at play. Trust that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Trust that life is working in your favor, even when it doesn't seem like it. This trust creates a sense of ease, allowing you to move through life with confidence and peace. Finally, practice gratitude for the process, even before you see results. Gratitude shifts your energy from lack to abundance. It reminds you that life is already filled with blessings, and it creates a magnetic force that attracts even more to be grateful for. Letting go of the how isn't always easy, but it's one of the most liberating things you can do. It frees you from the need to micromanage and opens the door to miracles. So set your intention, take inspired action, and then step back. Trust that life will handle the rest, often in ways that surpass your wildest dreams. The feeling is the secret. Manifestation begins and ends with a single, transformative truth. It's not what you think, it's what you feel. Thoughts set the direction, but feelings are the engine that drives everything forward. Without the right feelings, your thoughts remain stagnant, like a ship without wind in its sails. Let's unpack why this is so important. When you desire something, a new job, better health, deeper relationships, your mind often focuses on the lack of it. I don't have enough money, I wish I had more time. These thoughts come with feelings of frustration, anxiety, and scarcity. What many people don't realize is that these emotions are shaping their reality just as much as their thoughts are. Here's the secret: when you feel as though your desires are already yours, you shift your energy. Instead of operating from a place of lack, you're moving from abundance. This shift is powerful because manifestation responds to your state of being, not just your mental wishes. Think about a time when you felt truly joyful. Maybe you received unexpected good news or achieved a milestone you'd worked hard for. In that moment, your energy was radiant, magnetic. You weren't worrying or doubting, you were immersed in pure, positive emotion. That's the state you want to cultivate daily. But how do you do this when your current circumstances feel far from ideal? Start by practicing gratitude for what you already have. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to shift your emotional state. Instead of focusing on what's missing, focus on what's present. Even small things: a roof over your head, food on your plate, the warmth of the sun can anchor you in a feeling of abundance. Next, use your imagination to create the emotional experience of your desires being fulfilled. Close your eyes and picture yourself in the life you want. How does it feel? Are you at peace, excited, or deeply content? Focus on those feelings and let them wash over you. The more vividly you can feel the reality of your desires, the more powerful your manifestation becomes. It's important to remember that your feelings must be genuine. You can't fake joy or gratitude. If you're struggling to connect with those emotions, start small. Find one thing you can feel good about right now, no matter how minor. Build from there. Here's an exercise to try every night before you sleep. Replay the day in your mind. But instead of focusing on what actually happened, imagine it as the ideal version of your day. See yourself succeeding, feeling love, and experiencing joy. This practice rewires your subconscious mind and helps you wake up with a renewed sense of possibility. Another key point is consistency. Feeling good about your desires once or twice isn't enough. You need to cultivate these emotions regularly. Think of it as watering a plant. You can't just do it once and expect it to grow. Daily practice keeps your energy aligned and your desires on track. When doubt or negativity arises, don't resist it. Acknowledge the feeling, but don't dwell on it. Remind yourself that your current circumstances are temporary, a reflection of past thoughts and feelings, not a predictor of your future. Shift your focus back to the emotions you want to embody. Remember that your feelings are not just tools for manifestation, they are your experience of life. The ultimate goal isn't just to achieve your desires, but to enjoy the journey. When you prioritize feeling good, you create a life that's not only fulfilling, but also deeply joyful. 8. Practical steps for manifesting multiple desires. Manifesting multiple desires might seem overwhelming, but it's simpler than you think. The key is to create a structure that keeps your energy focused and aligned. Let's break it down into practical, actionable steps. 1. Morning routine for alignment. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day, so it's the perfect time to align your energy with your desires. Start by dedicating 10 to 15 minutes to visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living your ideal life. Don't just see it, feel it. What emotions come up? Joy? Peace? Excitement? Let those feelings fill you. This isn't just daydreaming, it's intentional creation. By starting your day with this practice, you prime your mind and emotions to align with your desires throughout the day. Next, write down 3 affirmations that reinforce your vision. Keep them simple and present tense, like I am living a life of abundance and harmony, or everything I desire flows to me with ease. Repeat these affirmations aloud, or in your mind as you go about your morning routine. 2. Affirmations. Affirmations are powerful because they reprogram your subconscious mind. The key is to make them specific and emotionally charged. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I am grateful for the success that flows effortlessly into my life. Then write your affirmations down and place them where you'll see them often on your bathroom mirror, your desk, or your phone's lock screen. The more you see and repeat them, the more they sink into your subconscious. But affirmations aren't just about words, they're about feelings. When you say an affirmation, pause and let yourself feel the truth of it. If you're affirming abundance, feel abundant. If you're affirming love, feel love. 3. Inspired action. Manifestation isn't about sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It's about taking steps that align with your desires. But there's a difference between inspired action and forced action. Inspired action feels natural and effortless. It's when you get a sudden nudge to reach out to someone, explore a new opportunity, or try something different. Forced action, on the other hand, feels like a struggle. It's driven by fear or desperation. To cultivate inspired action, stay tuned into your intuition. Pay attention to ideas or opportunities that spark excitement or curiosity. These are often signals guiding you toward your desires. Start small. If you're manifesting better health, take a short walk or prepare a healthy meal. If you're manifesting financial abundance, research opportunities that resonate with you. Each small step signals your belief in the outcome and builds momentum. 4. Gratitude journaling. Gratitude is a magnet for more blessings. Each evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big, small moments of joy or comfort, count just as much. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's present, creating a sense of abundance that attracts even more to be thankful for. 5. Trust and patience. Manifestation takes time. Trust that your desires are on their way, even if you can't see immediate results. Impatience creates resistance, but trust keeps your energy aligned. Whenever doubt creeps in, remind yourself that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if you can't see the full picture yet. Keep showing up for your practices and trust that the universe is working on your behalf. By following these steps, you'll create a foundation for manifesting not just one desire, but many. The process becomes less about effort and more about alignment, less about control and more about flow. Stay consistent, stay focused, and watch as your life transforms in ways you once only dreamed of. 9. Trusting in divine timing. Patience is one of the most underrated virtues in the manifestation process, yet it's also one of the most essential. Think about it: when you plant a seed in the soil, you don't sit there staring at it, demanding it grow on your schedule. You water it, provide sunlight, and trust that nature will take its course. Manifestation works the same way. There's a divine timing to everything, a rhythm that's often beyond our understanding, but always perfect in its orchestration. The challenge, of course, lies in trusting this timing. As humans, we tend to impose our own schedules and expectations on the universe. I need this by next month. Why hasn't it happened yet? These thoughts create resistance, pulling you out of alignment with your desires. Instead of trusting the process, you start questioning it. Here's the truth: delays don't mean denial. They're often a sign that something better is being prepared for you, or that you're being given time to grow into the person who can fully receive and appreciate your desires. Imagine asking for a promotion at work but not yet possessing the skills to thrive in the role. Wouldn't it be better to first develop those skills, ensuring your success when the opportunity finally comes? Divine timing is about aligning with the highest good, not just the fastest outcome. When you trust this, you shift from a mindset of impatience to one of faith. Faith that everything is happening for a reason, even if you can't see the full picture yet. But how do you cultivate this trust when doubt and impatience creep in? Start by reframing your perspective. Instead of viewing delays as setbacks, see them as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself, what am I being prepared for? What lesson is this moment teaching me? This shifts your focus from what's missing to what's unfolding. Another powerful practice is surrender. Surrender doesn't mean giving up on your desires. It means releasing the need to control every detail. It's saying, I trust that what I want is already mine, and I trust the universe to deliver it in the best possible way. This kind of trust creates a sense of peace and detachment that accelerates the manifestation process. Visualization can also help. When you picture your desires, imagine them as already done. Don't just see the outcome, see yourself as calm and content, knowing that everything arrived at the perfect time. This reinforces your belief in divine timing and reduces the urge to force things. Patience is also about presence. The more you focus on the present moment, the less anxious you feel about the future. Practice mindfulness by immersing yourself fully in whatever you're doing. Whether it's enjoying a meal, spending time with loved ones, or working on a project, bring your full attention to the now. This not only makes the waiting easier, but also keeps your energy aligned with your desires. Lastly, remember that divine timing is often revealed in hindsight. Think back to a time when something didn't work out the way you wanted, only to realize later that it was for the best. Perhaps a relationship ended, paving the way for a deeper connection. Or maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, only to land a better opportunity down the road. These moments are reminders that the universe always has your back, even when it doesn't feel like it. When you trust in divine timing, you free yourself from the pressure of when and how. You create space for miracles to unfold naturally, in ways you couldn't have planned or predicted. And most importantly, you stay rooted in the knowing that what's meant for you will always find its way to you. 10. Overcoming doubts and setbacks. Doubt is the shadow that follows every desire. No matter how strong your vision or how clear your intentions, there will be moments when you question everything. Is this even possible? Am I doing something wrong? These thoughts are normal, but they don't have to derail your journey. In fact, they can become powerful tools for growth if you know how to handle them. The first step in overcoming doubt is understanding its purpose. Doubt often arises when you're stepping out of your comfort zone, challenging old beliefs, or pursuing something that feels bigger than what you've experienced before. It's a natural response to change, a signal that you're venturing into new territory. Instead of resisting it, acknowledge it as a sign of progress. Setbacks, too, are part of the process, They're not proof that your desires are out of reach. They're opportunities to refine your approach, strengthen your faith, and grow into the person you're meant to be. Imagine an athlete training for a marathon. Every stumble, every sore muscle is part of the journey to becoming stronger and more resilient. Your path is no different. So how do you move through doubts and setbacks without losing momentum? Start by reaffirming your vision. Go back to the core of what you want and why you want it. Write it down, visualize it, feel it in your heart. This recenters your focus and reminds you of your purpose. Next, challenge your doubts. Ask yourself, is this thought based on truth or fear? Often, doubts are just stories your mind creates to protect you from disappointment. But these stories aren't facts, they're perceptions. Replace them with affirmations that reinforce your belief in the process. For example, if you're doubting your ability to achieve a goal, remind yourself, I am capable, and everything I need is already within me. It's also crucial to reframe setbacks as stepping stones. When something doesn't go as planned, resist the urge to label it as failure. Instead, ask, what can I learn from this? How can this experience help me grow? This mindset shift transforms challenges into valuable lessons and keeps you moving forward. Another powerful tool is gratitude. When doubt or frustration arises, pause and list 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, creating a sense of positivity that counteracts doubt. Surrounding yourself with supportive energy is equally important. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Seek out books, videos, or podcasts that reinforce your belief in the power of manifestation. The more you immerse yourself in positive influences, the easier it becomes to overcome doubts. And remember, setbacks are often blessings in disguise. They might redirect you to a better path, delay you until the timing is right, or teach you a crucial lesson you'll need later. Trust that every detour has a purpose, even if it's not immediately clear. Finally, practice self-compassion. It's okay to feel doubt. It's okay to feel frustrated. These emotions don't make you weak, they make you human. Treat yourself with kindness and patience, knowing that you're doing the best you can. Overcoming doubt and setbacks isn't about eliminating challenges, it's about developing the resilience to move through them. It's about staying committed to your vision, even when the road gets tough. And it's about trusting that every step, no matter how difficult, is leading you closer to the life you desire. When you master this, you don't just manifest your dreams, you become unshakable. Doubt loses its power, setbacks become opportunities, and you step into a state of unwavering faith. From this place, anything is possible. Real-life example of unified manifestation. Think for a moment about those individuals who seem to have everything: successful careers, harmonious relationships, and vibrant health. How do they do it? Are they simply lucky? Do they work harder than anyone else? The answer often lies deeper than we realize. It isn't about luck or sheer effort, it's about how they align their inner world with their outer reality. These individuals intuitively or consciously embody the principles of unified manifestation. Take, for example, someone who starts with a singular desire, say, building a successful career. At first glance, their energy is focused on achieving professional success. But as they nurture this goal, something extraordinary begins to happen. The confidence gained from career achievement spills into their personal life. Relationships improve because they carry themselves with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Financial stability enables them to prioritize their health, whether through better nutrition, exercise, or mental well-being. What we witness here is the natural ripple effect of unified manifestation. Instead of compartmentalizing their desires, these individuals create a cohesive vision of the life they want, a vision that intertwines all areas of their existence. They don't see their goals as isolated tasks to complete, they see them as part of a greater whole. Let's break this down. Imagine someone striving for both financial success and a loving relationship. If they view these desires as separate, they might feel torn. One day they dedicate all their energy to work, neglecting their partner. The next day they focus on their relationship but feel guilty about neglecting work. This cycle creates stress and division, making it harder to manifest either goal effectively. Now contrast this with a unified approach. Instead of viewing financial success and love as competing priorities, this person shifts their mindset. They ask, what kind of person do I need to become to attract both abundance and love? The answer might involve cultivating qualities like discipline, compassion, and self-respect, qualities that serve all areas of life. As they embody these traits, they naturally attract opportunities that align with their vision. A promotion at work might come because they exude confidence and reliability. At the same time, their relationship flourishes because they approach it with the same energy of care and intention. This is the essence of unified manifestation, focusing on the state of being that supports all your desires rather than chasing each one separately. Real-life examples abound. Consider entrepreneurs who not only build successful businesses but also maintain deep, meaningful connections with their families, or artists who achieve fame while staying grounded and healthy. These individuals understand that the outer world reflects the inner state. By aligning their thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the life they want, they create a reality where multiple desires coexist harmoniously. So how can you apply this in your own life? Start by crafting a vision that encompasses all your desires. Don't limit yourself to one area. Dream about the whole picture. What does your ideal day look like? How do you feel as you navigate this life? Focus on that overarching feeling of completeness. Next, recognize the qualities you need to embody to support this vision. Is it confidence, patience, gratitude? Whatever it is, start cultivating those qualities now. Remember, manifestation isn't just about attracting things, it's about becoming the person who naturally aligns with what you desire. And finally, trust the process. Unified manifestation isn't about perfection or instant results. It's about creating a foundation of alignment that allows your desires to unfold naturally in their own time. As you embody this approach, you'll find that what once seemed impossible becomes not only possible but inevitable. 12. The ripple effect of manifestation. When you manifest multiple desires at once, the impact goes far beyond the individual goals you achieve. It creates a ripple effect where success in one area of life naturally enhances others. This interconnectedness is one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked, aspects of manifestation. Think of a pond. When you drop a single pebble into the water, it creates ripples that spread outward, touching everything in their path. Manifestation works the same way. One fulfilled desire sends waves of positive energy through your life, influencing areas you might not have expected. For example, let's say you begin by manifesting financial abundance. At first, the focus might seem purely material, earning more money, paying off debts, or achieving financial security. But as this desire becomes a reality, you start to notice the ripple effects. Financial stability gives you the freedom to invest in your health, whether that means joining a gym, eating healthier, or taking time to relax and recharge. It also reduces stress, which strengthens your relationships and improves your mental clarity. This interconnectedness works in reverse as well. Imagine someone focusing on manifesting inner peace. At first glance, this might seem like a personal, inward goal with little connection to external achievements. But as they cultivate calm and clarity, they notice other areas of life improving. Decisions at work become easier, leading to professional success. Relationships become smoother because they approach them with patience and understanding. Even physical health benefits, as stress levels decrease and the body begins to heal. The ripple effect isn't just a pleasant side benefit, it's a powerful principle that amplifies your manifestations. When you understand this, you realize that no desire exists in isolation. Every intention you set, every action you take, contributes to a larger tapestry of your life. So how can you harness this effect? Start by recognizing the interconnected nature of your desires. Instead of treating them as separate goals, view them as threads in the same fabric. Ask yourself, how does achieving this desire enhance other areas of my life? This perspective not only deepens your motivation, but also helps you approach your goals with a sense of unity. Next, focus on the core feelings behind your desires. Often, different goals stem from the same underlying emotion. For instance, financial success, health, and relationships might all be driven by a desire for freedom or security. When you focus on embodying that core emotion, you align yourself with all your desires simultaneously. Another key is to take aligned action. Remember, manifestation isn't just about thinking or feeling, it's about doing. But here's the twist: the actions you take in one area often benefit others. For example, adopting a morning routine for visualization might improve your mental clarity, boost your productivity at work, and enhance your overall well-being. Finally, celebrate the wins, big and small. Each success, no matter how minor, reinforces the ripple effect. When you acknowledge and appreciate what you've manifested, you create a feedback loop of positive energy that accelerates the manifestation process. The ripple effect reminds us that life is beautifully interconnected. When you focus on manifesting multiple desires, you're not just creating isolated pockets of success, you're creating a harmonious, thriving life. And as you do, you'll find that the ripples extend beyond you, touching the lives of those around you. Your happiness, abundance, and peace become a source of inspiration and upliftment for others, creating a ripple effect that spreads far and wide. This is the true power of manifestation, not just transforming your own life, but contributing to the collective good. When you embrace this, you'll realize that manifesting multiple desires isn't just about achieving goals, it's about stepping into a state of flow where everything aligns naturally, effortlessly, and beautifully. The moment you truly embrace this principle, you'll notice something incredible. Life starts working for you. Opportunities, people, and resources seem to appear out of nowhere. It's not magic, it's alignment. Manifesting multiple things at once isn't about chasing every dream individually. It's about creating a unified vision, embodying the feelings of that vision, and trusting in the process. When you do this, life aligns effortlessly, and everything you desire begins to flow toward you.